If I had to start a photography business from scratch and scale it to $120,000 a year as fast as I possibly can, I would follow a proven system that takes over my business and leaves me with no other choice but to scale. But before I introduce this system to you, I want to talk to you about a client we had. This client was a photographer named Brorman Photography, and before working with us, she was struggling. She was having a hard time to scale simply because she was serving every single market. She was doing portraits and headshots. She was doing wedding photography. She was even doing corporate branding shoots and real estate photography on the side. That was the first thing that we fixed. We told her that she should specialize. If you're wondering who am I'm Sava. I'm head of marketing at a marketing firm called Weblingo. We work exclusively with photographers and we help them go from struggling to scaling. We've generated over 6 figures in results, and we have many client testimonials to prove it. Anyways, back to Brorman Photography. The first thing that we told her was that she should focus on the end result for the client. Now, you see, she was selling photography, but she should have been selling instead the end result that the client would get after working with her. And after working with us, we fully redid her entire funnel. So what's a funnel, you may ask? The funnel is the path that a potential customer goes through in your business. We took this model of a funnel and we adapted it specifically for photographers. And the result is Brand Pro Photography. We advised Elena that she should become a headshot and branding photographer. Why? Because there was local demand in her area for this type of photography. While everyone in her city were doing family photography, we advised her to do headshot and branding photography. And the reason is very simple. This solves a specific problem that businesses face. I wouldn't have to start a B2B photography business in order to succeed, but it really helps because B2B photography, business to business, it actually helps businesses solve problems. You can see in her website, left, right, and center, headshot and branding photography that gets you noticed online. We helped her improve her messaging. Right above the fold, this is called the above the fold section on the website, the first thing that the user sees when they load the website. Right above the fold, the visitor can see that Helena does headshot and branding photography. And what does it get them? It gets them noticed online. Right under it is some text, the method behind getting anyone to trust you and to see your potential. And this all leads the visitor to watch this video. In this video, Elena basically convinces the potential client that they should work with her. And right under it, they can just easily book a call. Anyways, I'm not gonna do a full website deep dive, but maybe in the next few videos. The reason we did all this is to establish trust. That's one of the most important things potential clients look for when they're going to book a shoot. And after following the S2C system, Elena managed to get one big corporate client in the first month of working with us. This is a big deal because corporate contracts are huge. They're multiple thousands of dollars. And after 3 or 4 months of working with us, she's now consistently booking clients and getting contracts left and right. Now, if you want to know what this system that we used is, it's called the S2C system, and I created a neat little graphic to show you. This S2C system turns strangers into clients. So if I was starting a photography studio from scratch, I would follow it to the T. And the system is pretty simple to grasp. There are just 4 pillars that are required for a photography business to flourish. Let's go step by step. The first pillar that must be established is traffic. And traffic is simply just visits. It's attention. It's people reaching out to you and finding you through pieces of content you've created or your advertisements or Google SEO. Those are just to name a few. But once you get enough traffic, they can move on to the next step. And this next step is called the conversion step. It converts traffic into buyers. And that's why it's called the conversion step. It's pretty simple. In the conversion step, you need to make sure that your website is properly built. You need to make sure that the entire process of them booking and getting exactly what they want, you want to make sure this process is flawless. And that's basically what we did for Brand Pro Photography. The website here is very clear to follow. The next steps are always very simple. It's to book a free consultation. And that's the conversion step. If we were at traffic right now, we would be landing on her website. We would be seeing this headline, we would be seeing this text, we'd watch the video, and then we'll be inclined to book a free consultation. In the consultation, she would sell us on a photo shoot. And this is the conversion step. Because Elena is an excellent saleswoman, she gets us to book a shoot. Third pillar of this S2C system is the delivery. The point of the delivery is to provide a smooth and professional experience as possible. You need to have fast and clear communication. You need to have a consistent service quality. Lastly, you need to make sure that once you grow, you're able to delegate. Also, in future videos, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to delegate your photography business functions for extremely cheap, if not for free. Anyways, back to the topic. In the delivery step, it's one of the most important here. Because if you don't have a good service, the clients are not going to be satisfied. And the clients are not going to leave good reviews. And they're not going to come back, which is the fourth pillar of this S2C system. And that's the retention part. Retention is basically retaining past clients. You want to make sure your past clients are happy with your work and they keep coming back and paying you for more. Additionally, you want to make sure they bring new clients. Back to Elena's business. Because her service was so superb, every client that she worked with brought back on average 2 more. This number might be hard to grasp, but that's just because we made sure this service delivery is spectacular. If the service isn't good, clients are not going to come back. They're not going to leave reviews and they're not going to keep building your business. Once the S2C system is set up properly, your business runs on autopilot. Your past clients become your biggest marketers. You don't have to promote yourself as aggressively, and you naturally can scale to 5-figure months. 10K a month, 50 and even 40K a month. And once these 4 pillars are established, you're running a machine. It's not even a business, it's a systemized machine. All you have to do is just do certain tasks like posting or getting clients, shooting, and making sure they come back for more. And your business is naturally going to grow. Now, most photographers, they're struggling. And the reason they're struggling is because they have unpredictable traffic. It's hard for them to scale. They don't have enough bookings, they have a bad offer. Their website gets traffic, but it doesn't convert. And visitors don't take action. What I want you to do right now is to think, are you losing out on clients right now because of a lack of a system? If you are, you need the PDF that's linked below. We took what we did with our clients, like Brand Pro Photography, and we put it into a private doc. This private document explains step by step how you can implement this S2C system. Now, just in this video, because it's on YouTube, I can only disclose the high-level overview. But once you download this document, you're going to see exactly how you can implement this into your business. Now, I'm relying on a select few people watching this video to actually download it, because I do not want this system to get spread. Because it's basically the secret sauce of our agency. And the reason I'm making this video is to share this with you. I want to show you how you can improve your own photography business to fit this S2C system. Also, let me just be fully transparent. Once you download this S2C system doc, this S2C Goldmine doc, you also get a spot in our private email newsletter. In this newsletter, I send an email every single day. If you want proof, let me just log into our email software. You can see here, we haven't missed a single day in over 380 days. And every day, every night, I write an email, 200 to 300 words of pure marketing wisdom, systems, operations, sales, positioning. Everything you need to run a successful photography business is included in this newsletter. And also, once you sign up, you're going to get 3 or 4 more free PDFs, documents and videos, guides that we usually sold before for $20, $30, and even $40 to clients to get them to work with us. But now we're giving it all away for free. And all you have to do is click on this link, the S2C roadmap link, put in your email, and you're going to receive the S2C Goldmine doc. And here's just a preview of what you're gonna get. There's no crazy graphics, it's not just pure fluff, not pure sales fluff. It's an actual step-by-step framework that shows you how you can get all of these 4 pillars done. So if you've watched this far, you know exactly what to do. You want to start implementing this S2C system today. And the way you do it is by downloading the document.